What the f was that?
Trying to scare you. Today we're gonna build an engine. So we got the LS1 short block here. Our boy Hollis on HP Engines. He did all the hard work, cleaned it up, trued it up. Got a good short block here for me to come in and slap the head, slap the cam, the old pan, all that jazz on. So that's what we're doing. Getting ready to throw in the old Bandit Trans Am here. Get rid of the Pontiac motor. LS1, true LS1. Of course, we're going to put our hog ass cam in it. Got a carburetor style intake to throw on this deal so we can try to keep all that breather deal working. Let's get it. First thing I'm going to do is flip it upside down, get the oil pump, oil pickup, and the oil pan on. Then we'll come back, slide the cam, lifters, heads, and build it up from there. So your old pump's driven off the lower timing gear. If you got an old one or another one, you can use it to tap it up on there. Hear that dink dink? That's how you know she's home. And that little 3/8 gun there, I know it'll torque bolts to about 24-ish. And I always like to go back with the ratchet. Snug them up by hand. Oh, you know what we need to do? Let's put the timing chain on there.
TV timeout.
Well, I kind of screwed that up. GM LS2 timing chain. If you look, you can tell it's genuine because the inside bars is way thick versus the outside like a China knockoff. They're all the thin ones. LS2 is always thick. Kind of ruined the part number there for you. So you always put the timing chain on first. Not like I just did, take the oil pump back off. Now, timing gear, timing chain, oil pump. And go back and just hand snug them up. You do not want to tighten them until they get loose again. Alrighty, let's put an oil pan on this deal. Poly swap pan, part number 302-1. Looks like some assembly is required. Oh, got no oil pan gasket. Would sure be awesome if they send you an oil pan gasket with your oil pan. But they don't. Installation kit. To me, that would have a fucking gasket in it. Not today. Alright. Let's call Napa and see if they got an oil pan gasket. It don't matter how many times you sit down and make a build list, always something's gonna get you. Like now, that oil pan gasket. Part of the game. Who don't give you an oil pan gasket with an oil pan? That there's your windage tray, so when you taking them turns at 900 miles an hour, your oil don't slosh up away from the pickup that'll be down in there. it don't matter because you can't put on an oil pan without an oil pan gasket. You know what really grinds my gears? Dear Holly, have gaskets in your oil pan kit. Maybe I got one on the shelf by chance. Probably not.
See a couple flat boxes with gaskets over there though.
Yeah, most of them like rear mains or just random stuff. I mean, it's probably a pretty big one. If you guys are building a turbo car or you wanted to run like an oil cooler or C5s, they have an oil temperature sensor here. We don't need none of that. This is just your bypass here. So put it on and let it roll. Of course, you need to be able to filter your oil, so you got to put this on there. .24mm socket's what you'll need there. Torque it down to that. So it looks like our melon oil pump. It came different O-rings. Holly gives you the one they want you to use. And this is one place you do not want to goof up. Be sure and use assembly lube. If you crack this O-ring or tear it or screw it up, you won't have any oil pressure. And that's pretty important in an engine. So, AMSOIL assembly lube. Get you a little bit of it in there. Put you a little bit of it on here. Put your O-ring on, and put some on the O-ring. Remember guys, in life, you can never have too much lube. That's gonna go down in there. Alright, slipped in. I know it's not ripped or anything. No, I got the hunting bolt to hold that down. Hey man,
What's going on?
can you look up see if you got an oil pan gasket for like any LS engine? Apparently when you buy a Holly LS swap oil pan, they don't give you a gasket with it. Alright, so moving along. We'll come back to the oil pan. We're gonna flip it back over, put the cam and heads on it.
I want to pick it up. There it is.
There's the money shot. How good will we get with this?
I just had to drop the exposure.
Right.
There you go.
Hey, there's some specs for you spec nerds.
Keep playing with the exposure because too dark you can't see much. Too light the block gets washed out because it's so shiny.
Shiny. Shiny, hiney.
What's the torque specs there, bud?
Tight. 24 foot-pounds if you want to be specific about it. Today they're tight. I always put a little dab of deal of Loctite on the cam bolts. Only because in certain CTSVs they're known to back out. Well, I don't know. Does it hurt it? Not a bit. Does it keep the bolts from coming out? We hope. That's the word hold these.
So it'll stay in till it won't.
It'll work till it won't. So if you didn't hear that, I was telling John we need to come up with a slogan. Everybody's got a slogan. He's like, well, you're always, what do you say when people ask how long will it last? Like, it'll work till it won't. That's not all you're going to get out of it. So with this cam, we just do it heads up, dot to dot. Nothing crazy, nothing special about it. No fancy degree in here. Dot to dot. Look at that. That's how many cams I've put in these engines. It just slid onto the freaking cam and have to turn it or anything. I can eyeball that sucker. Going to be technical, I'm pretty sure the torque specs on the cam bolt's 22 or 23 foot-pounds. But I promise you, if you just snug it up like this, you'll be fine. We put that blue Loctite on there. Bam! Cam in, cam plate. If we had an oil pan gasket with our oil pan kit, we could put the front timing cover on it, but we don't. That'd be too convenient. So, now if you got a cam, we can drop our lifters in there.